Okay, here's Piper in a sit stay. We've also been practicing this in Ellen Park and Kittery Outlet, although obviously I didn't just leave her all alone and walk around like this with her off leash in Kittery Outlet. Nor in Ellis Park, because it was before she started the e-collar. So a lot of times when you let your dog kind of run wild and be a puppy, they pick up all sorts of bad habits that they really don't need to have. And structure and obedience starts to rein that in, but not right away. So if I let her loose to do what she wanted to do right now, she would probably still be socially awkward and not figuring it out. So if I was introducing her at my house, I would have her in the crate, I'd have her in her place, I'd have her sit on the dog first, then I'd probably take a walk with the person. I really wouldn't encourage play until they got to know each other and until I knew I could recall her away quickly from any dog that she was meeting. Otherwise, if you can't recall her away and she does something, you're going to lose the confidence of both dogs, because one's going to react, probably. Not always. I've met a couple bomb-proof dogs that don't react, but like less than 1% of the population. So one reacts, the other reacts. She'll definitely react back if the other dog tells her to mind her P's and Q's. Oops, 2 minutes. Okay. Good girl. Okay. Come on, let's go. Piper, sit. Girl. You have no idea how hard that sit was to get. Okay. So I've played ball in the room upstairs with my dogs while being on the other end of the leash with Piper. So it's not going to be this easy for the owners, because she's going to test your limits and try to get away with stuff. And she sees that I'm looking at her, not that something couldn't go wrong. But I have tested her quite a bit, although not from this distance. Okay, Borscht. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to leave you now. Good girl, Piper. Piper, let's go. Girl. Piper, sit. Good girl, Piper. She didn't get a correction there other than my body movement. She was thinking about leaving, but then she corrected herself when she saw me walk towards her. That's all the manual collar training, not the e-collar training coming into play. Although the e-collar definitely does help. So you're just substituting one collar correction for another. Again, she didn't get a correction right there. But it's a different feeling collar correction, so you have to get them used to that. And then we got one more. So this is what I'm talking about, 4 in a row. Boris. Of my dogs, Boris is probably her most likely friend. But he has 3 legs and he's not thrilled about dogs jumping on him either. So this is part of it. In order to have your dog not jump on people, you have to reinforce that the behaviors you want, not the behaviors you don't want.
Piper, let's go. Piper, sit. Good girl.
So even training management is quite difficult. And if you go home and she's acting perfectly, let me tell you, you still need to practice because you're going to lose it. Don't be overconfident. I see her there, but I don't see her on the... Oh, there she is. A button was in front of her. I was like, did she become a ghost, a vampire? What? Alright, so after this, I'm going to set her up for some places.